send me the next. Hello. So can you send me the next document? I just 5 minutes में वो करेगा हो जाएगा. Send me next document. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Yes.
हाँ पूछना next document. कौन सा नेक्स्ट 21 के बाद 21 is done. Okay, 21 you are asking. So it is asked 20 like you are asking 21.
Sir.
Go to the 21. हाँ नहीं आ रहा है क्या आवाज?
सर आवाज आ रही है लेकिन सर चैट में लिख नहीं सकता आपको कुछ.
ऐसा है क्या?
बता रहा है GSB फिजिक्स इज नॉट इन द मीटिंग.
ओके आप बोल सकते हैं इसमें. सो नेक्स्ट वन स्फीयर ऑफ मास m is hemisphere it is of over this we have placed another body and these two are of equal mass दिया उन्होंने क्वेश्चन में. So at any general instant of time, once you release it, at any general instant of time, if I draw the situation, this sphere will have a velocity of v, let me assume, and with respect to the sphere, a block will have a velocity along the tangential direction. Let me assume along this direction, it is having the velocity u. At any general instant of time, after block rotates by an angle theta with respect to the sphere. Now, net external forces acting on the system is 0. So net external forces along the horizontal direction is 0. There are no external forces because it is a smooth surface it is given. So net external forces along the horizontal direction, if it is 0, then I can conserve the momentum of the system along the horizontal direction. That is sphere momentum, hemisphere momentum will be m into v in the negative direction plus block momentum. This angle is theta, so that this will be u cos theta along the horizontal direction. So that block momentum will be m into u cos theta minus v along the horizontal direction. Because this velocity of the block with respect to the sphere. Velocity of the block with respect to the sphere. So that is why I'm writing with respect to the ground observer along the horizontal direction in the components. U cos theta is towards right, hemisphere velocity is backward direction, so u cos theta minus v, which is equated to 0. So that you can simplify this one. V is equal to u cos theta. You can simplify this. You can simplify this to get the value of u. So 2v is equal to u cos theta. So that u equal to 2v upon cos theta. Then why we need u value? Angular velocity with respect to the center of hemisphere, which is equal to speed of the block u upon r. That is 2v upon r cos theta. 2v upon r cos theta. So 21, this is the answer to the question. Send me the next doubt. अभी भी same problem है क्या? Problem continued है? It is lagging still.
No sir, अभी ठीक है.
अभी ठीक. Okay, fine. Next doubt. After 21. Send me the next doubt. So directly, can I go to 26? Some students are asking. 26. Okay, in between. 1 second. Check कर लेता हूँ सभी का. 22. So some are asking 22. I'll go to the 22nd question now. So it is given that a position of the particle as a function of time. That is x is 4 minus 90. This is what it is as a function of time. So what we need to find out, what is happening to velocity of the particle. वो चेक करने के लिए मैंने अभी first velocity find out कर लेता हूँ, dx by dt. So dx by dt will be minus 9 plus 1 by 3 into 3t square. So t square minus 9 will be the velocity of the body. Second one is acceleration of the body. Acceleration of the body will be rate of change of velocity with respect to time. So that this is coming out to be 2t. Now, if I see acceleration is always positive. For a time is always a positive, we take it. So acceleration is always positive only in this case. Whereas velocity, if I see that, velocity in the interval 0 to 3 seconds, velocity is negative. So मैंने इधर एक line draw कर रहा हूँ to show the velocity interval where it is negative. This is from 0 up to 3 seconds time. Velocity of the body is negative. And after 3 to infinity, velocity of the body will be positive. This is the above I have shown velocity on the line. Velocity where it is positive, what is the time interval which is positive, that I have shown, and what is the time interval which is negative, that I have shown. Below I try to show acceleration, and acceleration is throughout it is positive only. It is throughout positive only. So now you see during the interval from 0 to 3 seconds time, velocity is in the negative direction and acceleration is in the positive direction. So opposite direction both are, body is decelerated, and 3 to remaining time, both are positive. So body is accelerated body in this interval. And exactly at t is equal to 3 seconds, velocity of the body is 0. Velocity of the body at t is equal to 3 seconds will be 0. So that is what the question is asking. So you can check the options. What are the options you want to verify? Each option you can verify from this given data. So after 22, next doubt.
Sir, 24.
24th one. Okay. So 24th question is a more of analysis kind of question it is. So next board marrow. 24th question. Particle is executing simple harmonic motion between minus xm to plus xm. It is given, situation is given like this. With a linear SHM, it is given. So that this will be negative extreme position. And this is the origin. And this is the positive extreme position. And one more information is also given to you. That is the velocity time graph. How the velocity of the particle as a function of time is changing. So ऐसे कुछ graph दिया. So at the position A, which is of time t1, and this is the position B, which is of time t2. Then if I see at the position A, where is that position? How to check that position? If I see that at position A, if I see velocity of the body is negative. Velocity of the particle is negative at the position A. Velocity of the body is negative and it is going towards zero. Velocity is coming out to be zero after some time. At t1, its velocity is negative, and after t1 time, if you see that still negative values only with a decreasing magnitude, and later on, after some time, its velocity becomes zero at this position. And after that, up to the time t2, if you see that velocity is in the positive direction. So if velocity is negative and it is decreasing towards zero, so the meaning of that will be maybe your particle somewhere else here in between, and it is moving towards the xm side, minus x side. Minus negative x particle is there, but it is moving towards the negative extreme side. So after reaching to the negative extreme, its velocity will become zero. So at t1, particle is moving toward the negative extreme side. t1, particle is towards minus xm. Towards minus xm side hoga t1 time. And later on, it is becoming zero. So maybe minus xm position पे आ गया होगा, and वापस positive direction में जा रहा है. वापस positive direction में जा रहा है, so that it is lying somewhere in between minus xm to zero, because still it has not reached to the extreme value of velocity. Extreme value of velocity, this is the extreme value of velocity. It is before extreme value of velocity. So still it has not reached to the extreme value of velocity. So maybe at time t2, you can easily understand that particle is in between minus xm to zero. Somewhere else it is. Still it has not reached to origin. At the origin, maximum velocity will be there. So maximum abhi reach nahi kiya unhone. So in between minus xm to zero, its velocity will be somewhere, particle will be there in between minus xm to zero. So check that. And next one. Next doubt based. कौन सा 25th question. So 25th question, angular velocity of a rigid body. Maybe you all must have studied in the rigid body dynamics also and circular motion also. Angular velocity of any point on the rigid body, say A or B or C. If I take any point, say मैंने A point का respect में B point का angular velocity लिख देता हूँ, या A point का respect में C point का angular velocity लिख देता हूँ. They are all same. So that is the logic here. Angular velocity of any point maybe BRC is same with respect to any other point on the rigid body. With respect to any other point on the rigid body. So this is the logic here. Both will have same angular velocities. With respect to A, B, and with respect to A, C, angular velocities are same. Angular velocity of B with respect to A, which is equal to angular velocity of C with respect to A, or angular velocity of any other particle with respect to A is also same. So with this logic, we try to answer this question. The rod is shown in the figure is rotated with a constant angular velocity of 2 radians per second about an axis passing through point D and perpendicular to the rod. And it is given that K by 3 is the ratio of angular speed of B with respect to A and angular speed of E with respect to B. So everything is ratio will be, both will be same angular velocities will be there. So ratio will be equal to 1 simply. Ratio 1 का equal हो गया तो this K by 3 value 1 का equal हो गया. So K is 3. They are asking 4K value which is equal to 12. So this is the 25th question answer. That is the next doubt. तो ये बोर्ड नोट कर लिया तो is it done? Is it noted? Can anyone reply to me? This is question is noted. Hello. Yes. Next board में आ रहा हूं मैं. 26th question. So 26th question is a mixture of two different concepts. One is the Atwood's mission, which you must have studied in your class 11th, and momentum conservation, linear momentum conservation also. First, let me see the case of Atwood's mission. In case of Atwood's mission, where two bodies are connected to both sides of the string, ऐसे connect कर लिया हमने. This is of M1 mass and this is of M2 mass, and you can easily find the accelerations of these bodies. Let me assume this is A downward and this is A upward. Then you can easily find this value as M1 minus M2 into G by M1 plus M2. I hope no need to explain too much about this. So now with that, if I go into my question given here, this is Atwood's mission. One side is of mass M. This side we have a mass M, and this side we have a mass of 2M. And it is connected to the string, and string is slack, and some weight is also hanging here of mass. Now it is given that up to 2M mass falls a distance of y. Say मैंने a body को y distance नीचे लेके आ रहा हूँ इधर तक, which is given as 8 by 3 meters. Up to that instant, this string is slack only, and after that instant, this string will become tight. This string will become tight. So, from the initial instant A to this instant B, the string is slack only, so that there is no involvement of that string. So simply problem is the Atwood's mission up to that. So that this body will have an acceleration A downward, and this body will have an acceleration of A upward. And what is this acceleration will be? 2M minus M into G by 3M. That is equal to G by 3. Acceleration is there to the downward direction. So if this acceleration is there, which is a constant acceleration, so from A position to B position, it will gain some velocity. Velocity gained by the body, V square, U square plus 2as use कर लेता हूँ मैंने U0. So velocity at the position B will be under root of 2a. A is G by 3 into displacement, which is 8 by 3. So this will be 4 by 3 times root g होगा velocities. So at this instant, this block will have velocity of 4/3 root g. At this instant, and this block will have at that instant this block a भी ऊपर जा रहा है ये block भी, and that will gain the velocity of equal velocity in the upward direction. 4/3 root g velocity will be there to this block also. And bottommost block still it is at rest only. Now after this instant, just after this instant, this bottommost block also will try to get the velocity. So just after string becomes tight, just after string becomes tight, all the three blocks will get a common speed v. So if all the three are getting a common speed v, 2m mass, this 2m mass, this m mass, and below m mass, they all get common speed of 4m into common speed, let me assume as v1. This is the momentum just after string becomes tight. And the momentum of the system before string becomes tight will be, before string becomes tight, 2m will have velocity, and this m will have velocity, 2m plus m, which is 4/3 times root g velocity is there. This is the momentum of the system just before string becomes tight. This is the momentum of the system after string becomes tight, so that I can get the velocities. Okay, ma'am. Next doubt. You can raise your doubts here if you have doubts.
Sir, 28.
Next question. 28. इसमें कुछ पूछना चाहे तो पूछ सकते हैं. डाउट्स अभी राइज करना चाहता है तो राइज कर सकते हैं कि आपको कुछ समझ में नहीं आया तो. Okay. Next I am going to the next question, that is a 28th question. A Polish system, actually it is a easy question only, आपसे आराम से हो जाएगा तो, but still देख लेंगे. So this is the system given to you, and this is having an acceleration a upward direction. After that there is one more pulley is connected, and after that third pulley is also there. ऐसे system connect कर लिया उन्होंने, and they are asking about the acceleration of the block. So acceleration of the block, if I say tension in the string is T, इसमें T tension है तो इसमें tension T/2 का equal होगा, and the next string में tension T/4 का equal होगा. So you can use the formula of T vector dot product with A vector is equal to 0. इससे भी होगा आपका. Otherwise, this body has an acceleration a. For this to have an acceleration a, this body must have an acceleration of 2a. And this body to have an acceleration of 2a, this body must have an acceleration of 4a. So from that also you can simplify this easily, and this will be 8a below 1. So answers verify करना है. Can it be done? हो जाता है क्या? 28. Next doubt. Send me the next doubt.
30.
Huh?
30.
Okay. An alpha particle of mass 4m AMU is suppose a one-dimensional elastic collision with the and is scattered directly backward direction by losing 64% of its initial kinetic energy. And if the mass of the nucleus is xAMU, then the value of x is. So let me draw the situation. This is of m mass, which is the alpha particle. And this m mass of alpha particle, let me assume it is projected with a speed of v0 towards the stationary helium nucleus of capital M mass. And this is the nucleus which is initially at rest. And the situation is given after the impact, which is elastic collision. This alpha particle is bounced back with a speed, let me assume, which is v1. We need to find out that there is the alpha particle. And this one is a nucleus which is going with a speed v2 after the impact. So first information, which is the obvious one, which is the linear momentum conservation, is valid everywhere. So initial linear momentum of the system is mv0 plus 0 for the nucleus, and final linear momentum will be for the alpha particle minus m into v1 plus nucleus will be m into v1. This is the first equation to those. Here it is given that 64% of its kinetic energy is lost after the scattering. So final kinetic energy of the alpha particle, half m v1 square. V1 velocity we have assumed. So half m v1 square, which is equal to 64% of the loss will be 64%. So remaining will be 36 by 100 into initial kinetic energy, half m v0 square. So if I simplify this one, v1 value, which is coming out to be 6 by 10 v0. Second equation I am getting here. And one more equation is also required because we have three unknowns in the problem. v0 velocity is also not given to us. So three unknowns are there. v1 and v2 is another unknown, another two unknowns. So we need another equation also, that is given as elastic collision. If it is elastic collision, velocity of separation from my analysis, v2 plus v1 separation velocities. मैंने backward assume कर लिया alpha particle को. So separation velocity is v2 plus v1, which is equal to approach velocity. That is my third equation. So you can simplify to get the answer. Note करना है. नेक्स्ट डाउट, किसी ने डाउट पूछा हो क्या उनका? 30th वन. हेलो,
हाँ सर.
हो गया क्या आपका डाउट क्लियर है?
हाँ सर.
हाँ, नेक्स्ट डाउट. सेंड मी द नेक्स्ट डाउट.
सर क्वेश्चन नंबर 31.
क्वेश्चन नंबर 31. So question number 31 में आ रहा हूँ. On a bed whose base is horizontal, a block of mass m is placed as shown in the figure. The surface between the block and the wedge is rough, having the friction coefficient of, so ये दोनों के बीच में friction coefficient दिया 0.5. An entire system is rotated about a vertical axis as shown in the figure. Find the, so that angular velocity सभी पूछ रहे हैं, angular velocity पूछ रहे हैं इसमें. So let me draw the situation first. So this is the wedge it is given, which is rotating about this axis with an angular velocity of omega. And this angle is 53 degrees. Block is placed like this of mass. Then here rough surface it is, wedges of rough surface. And it is of 0.5 friction coefficient is given. Entire system is rotating about the vertical axis. So here system में forces है, no friction condition में पूछ रहे हैं. No friction, that is required for us. So condition will be no friction. So if there is no friction, what are the remaining forces? One is gravity component along the inclined plane, which is mg sin theta. Other one is the pseudo force a direction में act होता है with respect to the observer on the block, so that pseudo force component will be m r omega square cos theta. Pseudo force component is, if pseudo force is m r omega square, where r is the radius of this circle where the sphere is moving, r radius of the circle, so m r omega square cos theta. Anyway, normal force will be perpendicular to that, and mg, another component, is also perpendicular to that, so no need to think about these two. And it is given friction is absent here, so friction absent hai to mg sin theta, which is equal to m r omega square cos theta, so that omega square value g tan theta upon r, so you can set, find the values, g tan theta upon r. Next one, send me the next doubt. What is the next doubt? आप फॉलो कर रहे हैं क्या? Are you following? समझ में आ रहा है कुछ? थोड़ा सा आंसर दे दो किसी ने.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Next doubt is 32 भी करना है क्या? 32 तो हो जाता है आपसे आराम से. Next doubt. Send me the next doubt. Some are sending 34 and 36.
33.
33 also. So 33, language of the question समझ में आना चाहिए first of all. The system shown in the figure is initially t is equal to 0 at origin. Smooth horizontal xy xz plane of the z direction. So initial velocity is along the z direction, which is given to you as 5 meters per second along the z direction. Okay, fine. हमने कुछ फोर्स अप्लाई कर लिया इसमें, and this force is 120 Ti. This much force I have applied on the body starts acting on M2 at t is equal to 0. So this force is acting along the positive x-axis direction में ये force act हो रहा है. Positive x-axis direction. This is the positive x-axis it is given to you, and this is the z-axis, and this is the vertical one is the y-axis. So positive z-axis direction में ये force act हो रहा है. Positive x-axis का direction में. Now a man throws a light ball at the instant when M1 starts slipping on M2. So M1 starts slipping on M2. When M1 will slip over M2, limiting value of static friction force check कर लेंगे. So limiting value of static friction force will be 0.2 into weight of the body. Weight of the body 60 kg body. So that is 120 newtons of limiting friction forces acting on that. So maximum acceleration of the common acceleration will be, maximum common acceleration of the system will be 120 upon 60, that is 2 meter per second square acceleration will be there. So once the system gets 2 meter per second square acceleration, your body will be starts moving. That is M1 slips over M2. M1 body M2 body के ऊपर वो slip हो जाता है. Now, for 2 meter per second square velocity, when it will get system, when it will get force acting on the body 120 into t, which is equal to mass of the body. Mass of the body will be entire system 60 plus 60, that is 120 into acceleration. So here acceleration of the body, which is as a function of time. नोट करना ये पार्ट, थोड़ा सा इसमें लिटिल बिट आगे जाना चाहिए, थोड़ा सा लेंगे, नोट करना है ये बार नोट कर। Once it is completed, I'll come to that. टोटल मास कितने दिया उन्होंने? 1 सेकंड, 1 सेकंड, स्मॉल करेक्शन, स्मॉल करेक्शन इज टोटल मास कितने दिया सिस्टम का? कॉमन एक्सेलरेशन, मैक्सिमम एक्सेलरेशन इज 2। टोटल मास कितने दिया सिस्टम में? Above and below, I think total is 180. Total is 180. So force is 120 T, which is acting along the horizontal direction, equal to yes 180, which is 180 times acceleration of the ball. And acceleration, which we have assumed, it is the 2. So when it will be slipping, that is equal to 3 seconds time. Above body or the below body, which is it will be slip at the time instant of 3 seconds time. So 3 seconds time is वो instant में system का velocity acceleration में कितने होगा वो find out करना चाहिए. So for that, acceleration of entire system, which is 120 by 120 into T by 180, that is 2T by 3. Acceleration is this one along the x direction. Velocity will be 2 by 3 T square by 2. So T cube by 3 velocity. And this velocity we need at T is equal to 3 seconds time. Slipping time instant mein chahiye. So this will be 3 cube upon 3, which is T square upon 3. So 3, which is equal to 3 meters per second velocity in the x direction. This is along the x direction. This is along the. So first one is 2 minutes मैंने explain कर लेता हूँ, मैं आप थोड़ा doubt होगा इसमें. First I try to find out what is the limiting value of friction between the two blocks. 120. So above block, maximum friction force on the above block will be 120. So maximum acceleration, common acceleration will be 2 meters per second square. Common acceleration will be there maximum for the system because above body mass is 60. So that common acceleration will be 2 meters per second square. So we get at what time your system will be start sliding. Above body, when it will be start sliding over the below body, that is T is equal to 3 seconds I have derived here. And after that, I write acceleration along the x direction and I have submitted here. So now one information is velocity along the x direction we have got from here. That is 3 meters per second. One information already they have given, velocity along the z direction is 5 meters per second. And another information, velocity along the y direction is 10 meters per second upward direction में project कर लिया दिया हुआ. So that when slipping condition में velocity होगा 3i plus 10j plus 5k velocity होगा slipping condition. Note करना है. And the time of flight will be simply 2 times of uy by ay. So 2 times of uy is 10 upon ay is also 10, which is equal to 2 seconds. First we need to find out when it will be slipping. T is equal to 3 seconds में slip होता है. So T is equal to 3 seconds में slip हो रहा है, तो what is the velocity at T is equal to 3 seconds? That I am finding acceleration as a function of time. Integrate करके velocity as a function of time find out करके मैंने T is equal to 3 seconds में कितने velocity होगा y direction में वो derive कर लेते हैं. बहुत अच्छा क्वेश्चन है ये। नेक्स्ट डाउट भेजना है। Send me the next doubt. हेलो, आवाज आ रहा है क्या मेरा? So 34 is also that only, na? 34 is this one only, na? हाँ, next डाउट भेज। न्यू बोर्ड इसमें एक्सप्लेन करना है तो पूछना है, किसी का डाउट है तो, अदरवाइज आई विल गो टू द नेक्स्ट डाउट। I don't know, maybe I am going slow or fast, because this is my first class. I cannot go very fast also. Next doubt. 35 and 36. किसी ने एक बार ट्राई कर लिया, ये सभी क्वेश्चंस हैं, उनको थोड़ा सा ज्यादा समझ में आता है। एक बार भी नहीं किया उनको तो डिफिकल्टी है क्वेश्चंस करना। सो व्हाट इज द नेक्स्ट वन? 34. So what they are asked in the 34 is, pendulum has a mass m is suspended in a cabin of mass 2m. So let me draw the situation first. M mass of the sphere is connected to them. So what is the situation here? Weighing machine reading you need to find out, so that it is given at the bottommost point, which is of u velocity, which is equal to root 6 CL. Root 6 CL velocity. So weighing machine reading, you can get it from the FBD of the cabin. Cabin FBD, if you see that. Here weight of the cabin, 2m mass, 2m into g downward direction, and tension at the point of suspension, tension by the spring at the point of suspension. When it is exactly, string is exactly at the lowermost position, when it is at the lowermost position, tension will be maximum. Maximum tension will be there in the string. And at this instant, normal force or the reading of the weighing machine will be upward direction. So first equation says that N is T max plus 2mg. Reading of the weighing machine. Maximum reading of the weighing machine will be T max plus 2mg. So what is that maximum tension? At the bottommost point, maximum tension I need to find out here. By FBD, tension on the sphere, mg downward, and it has a given velocity, under root of 6 GL velocity is given to you. So if I write the force equation along the radial direction, force along the radial direction equal to mass of the sphere times acceleration along the radial direction. So T minus mg, which is equal to mv square by r, 6 GL upon L. So the tension at the bottommost point will be 7 mg tension will be there at the bottommost point. So 7 mg tension force, so that N max will be normal force, maximum normal force or maximum reading of the weighing machine. 7 mg is the maximum tension plus 2 mg weight of the cabin, which is equal to 9 mg will be the maximum reading. So note karna hai, this is the first part of the question. And we need to go for the second part of the question. Note karna hai. मैं थोड़ा सा ज्यादा ही एक्सप्लेन कर रहा हूँ, आई थिंक इट्स नॉट रॉन्ग। कंप्लीट करना है वो। नेक्स्ट डाउट, बी पार्ट ऑफ द क्वेश्चन। Go to the B part of the question. आवाज आ रहा है क्या मेरा? हेलो?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So next board, B part of the question. Please note it down this. आप थोड़ा सा साइलेंट बैठते हैं या आज मेरा क्लास की वजह से आप थोड़ा सा साइलेंट है? क्लास में या कुछ डाउट्स पूछते हैं या मेरा क्लास की वजह से आप साइलेंट हैं? हाँ, हेलो, ओके। नेक्स्ट वन, आस्क मी द डाउट्स में, किसी का डाउट है तो पूछना है। तो बी पार्ट में आ रहा हूं मैंने, सो क्लियर कर लेते हैं बोर्ड को मैंने। सो बी पार्ट इज minimum reading of the weighing machine. Minimum reading of the weighing machine, how to find? Can anyone give me little bit idea when the minimum reading, how to find this minimum reading? Minimum reading, how to find? Okay, you'll see again. At any general instant of time, tension sphere is making an angle theta, pendulum is making an angle theta, so the tension a direction में act हो रहा है mg, and at that instant speed of the sphere is v is the speed of the sphere. Now if I am able to find out what is the tension in the string and what is the minimum value of this component of the tension, then the problem will be solved. So first try to follow that, what is the my way of approach in the question, how I am solving. This is theta, so the t minus mg cos theta, t minus mg cos theta, which is equal to mv square by r. आप कंटिन्यू कर लिया तो आप थोड़ा सा आगे जाने के बाद why we are approaching in this way, you will be able to understand. So the t is equal to mg cos theta plus mv square by n is the tension in the string. Then here speed of the sphere at that instant, initial instant speed हमको पता है, so that energy conservation से speed find out कर सकते हैं। Outermost point पे kinetic energy होगा, potential energy 0 by assuming it is the reference, half mv square plus potential energy at the b position, and this is a position. Potential energy will be mgl into 1 minus cos theta. So from this I get the speed of the sphere at that instant, so that I can get the tension in terms of theta and u. So I get v square equal to u square minus 2gl into 1 minus cos theta. Here u value is given as root 6gl. So u value root 6gl hai to I can put this value, entire values in this. So root 6gl, that is 6gl minus 2gl into 1 minus cos theta. So I am getting this as 4gl plus 2gl into cos theta. Maybe if I am doing some calculation errors, please tell me that. So I'll put this into the given equation. A equation में रख देता हूँ, so that I get the tension as mg cos theta plus m by l into v square value 4gl plus 2gl cos theta, 2gl cos theta. So l anyway इसमें cancel हो जाता है. So tension I get it as mg cos theta plus 4 mg, and here 2 mg cos theta, that is total 3 mg cos theta plus 4 mg, I get it tension. Then why I need to find out this tension? Here, to get the reading of the weighing machine, if I write the FBD, again, weight is 2m into g, and tension ये डायरेक्शन में एक्ट हो रहा है at the point of suspension, and this angle मैंने theta assume कर लिया, so that आपको upward force normal है तो normal n which is equal to t cos theta plus 2 mg आ जाता है इसमें, t cos theta plus 2 mg. So n is t cos theta, इधर ये t वैल्यू हमको इधर से डेराइव कर लिया, so 3 mg cos square theta plus 4 mg cos theta plus 2 mg, which is the normal force, and this should be minimum. This should be minimum. So for this normal to be minimum, you have to differentiate the function with respect to the variable and equate to 0. So I try to differentiate n with respect to theta. So note करना ये तो. Complete करना है वो. So I try to write it at the above so that I can see the same data here. 3 mg cos square theta plus 4 mg cos theta plus 2 mg. ये clear कर दो. So normal force will be three mg cos square theta, 3 mg cos square theta plus 4 mg cos theta plus 2 mg. I think this is correct because I need to see the previous one. So now I have to differentiate this with respect to theta. So this will be equated to 0. So please do this calculation on your side and get the value of theta where it will be minimum. Cos theta value derived from S. What is cos theta value? Can anyone give me the answer? Differentiate करके. Cos theta मिल जाता है इधर से. So what is cos theta value? Hello? Hello? आवाज आ रहा है क्या मेरा?
cos theta equal to -3/2.
-3/2 आ रहा है क्या? मोर देन 1, मोर -1 आ रहा है तो मोर देन वो तो मे बी रिवर्स कर लिया होगा आपने एक बार देख. आई थिंक -2/3 होना चाहिए. -2/3. हाँ -2/3. So then you submit this into the formula. N is 3 mg cos square theta, that is -2/3 square of this, and 4 mg cos theta -2/3 plus 2 mg. You can easily simplify that to get the required answer. Next doubt. थोड़ा सा मैंने सिस्टमैटिकली कर लिया ये कि so that आपको यूटिलाइज होगा टाइम. हो गया क्या? हेलो?
यस सर।
हाँ, नेक्स्ट डाउट पूछना है ये पेपर में, किसी का कुछ पेंडिंग है तो पेपर 1 में पूछना। पेपर 1 में कुछ पेंडिंग है तो पूछना, डाउट्स है तो, मैं किसी का सॉल्व नहीं किया आप पूछ सकते हैं। हो गया क्या सभी? ओके फाइन। सो पेपर 2 में आ सकते हैं आप। पेपर 2 ओपन करना है प्लीज। स्टार्ट कर लेंगे आज, थोड़ा सा 1-2 क्वेश्चन हो जाता है तो कर लेंगे नेक्स्ट क्लास। तो स्टार्ट पेपर 2। अगेन मैंने वापस पूछा, पेपर 1 में किसी का कोई पेंडिंग है तो पूछना है। डाउट्स मैंने कोई डाउट क्लियर नहीं किया किसी का, पूछ लो। डन एवरीथिंग? ओके पेपर 2। पेपर 2 पूछना है, स्टार्ट कर लो पेपर। इज इट डन और टुमारो इट कैन बी? राइट से हो गया आपका? पेपर 2 स्टार्ट करो। जस्ट अ मिनट, मैं ओपन कर लेता हूँ पेपर 2 का। जस्ट अ मिनट, लेट मी ओपन दैट पेपर 2। पेपर 2 का डाउट्स भेजना है। Some students are sending paper 2 24th question।
सर
20th one, okay। So 20th question actually, you have to see the situation how it is. Two blocks with a massless string kept on the rough inclined plane as shown in the figure, and coefficient of friction between the inclined plane and these blocks are 4 kg and 2 kg. Masses are given to you. 20th question. So mu1 is, it is between 4 kg and the surface, and mu2 is given, which is between 2 kg and the surface. So what you have to understand, maybe एक ऑप्शन आप अपने आप वेरीफाई कर सकते हैं, मैंने आइडिया दे देता हूं आपको। This angle is given as 37 degrees. So angle of repose tan phi, which is equal to mu. So mu value will be tan 37, if I see that, which is 3/4. So coefficient of friction, what should be the coefficient of friction, or what are the values, और इससे लेस वैल्यूज होना चाहिए स्लाइड होने के लिए। से ज्यादा वैल्यूज है तो म्यू वैल्यू 3/4 से ज्यादा है तो बॉडी स्लाइड नहीं होता है। So this is given, which is 0.75. 0.75. So now we are getting the critical condition, we are verifying that angle of repose concept use करके हमने वो friction force का conditions verify करा। If friction is, friction coefficient का condition verify करा। If it is less than 3/4, your body will be sliding. It is more than 3/4, your body will not slide. So that is 0.75. First option they have given you P, neatly verify करना है। P में आपको mu1 is given to you as 0.8. mu1 is between 4 kg body and the surface, and mu2 is given to you as a 2 kg body and the surface, and दोनों के बीच में string connect कर लिया हमने। So now mu1 is given as 0.8 and mu2 is given as 0.6. Then you can easily understand that mu1 is 0.8, coefficient of friction 0.75 से ज्यादा है, so this body, 4 kg body is not going to slide. So 4 kg will not slide. It will not slide. So if it is not sliding, only 2 kg body will be sliding and 4 kg is not sliding. So once 2 kg body alone is sliding, then tension in the string will become 0. The string will become slack. So tension will become 0 here. So there won't be any tension on the 2 kg body. So that your 2 kg body situation is like this, as if like only gravitation and friction between the two surfaces. That is mg sin theta and upper one mu mg cos theta kinetic friction force will be acting. Because this body will be sliding. Obviously, 2 kg body sliding, obviously kinetic friction force only will be there. So that I can easily find the acceleration of the 2 kg body, which is g sin theta minus mu cos theta for the 2 kg body. That mu will be mu2 here. So I can easily find this one as 10 sin 37 minus mu2 will be, it is given 0.6 into cos 37. So that I can get the acceleration of 2 kg body, and acceleration of 4 kg body anyway is my 0 because this body is not going to slide. So that is the P option. This is how to verify the remaining options also. Then if I go to Q option or maybe R option, if I go to that option R, if I verify that, then there you can see that mu1 is given as 0.6. So mu1 0.6 दिया उन्होंने. So obviously वो body slide होता है, 4 kg body slide होता है. तो 4 kg body slide होने का possibility है. तो 4 kg slide हो गया तो दोनों साथ में move होना चाहिए because they have connected with the string. So you can take both together as a system now in this case. Both together as a system. Then acceleration of the system you can easily write it, or individual bodies acceleration also you can write it whatever you want. So force equations note करना है वो भी मैंने solve कर लेता हूँ. R option भी verify कर लेता हूँ मैंने, so that आपको clear हो जाता है. अपने आप check कर सकते हैं. नोट करना है. Okay, fine. So next code में जा रहा हूँ. So if I take both together as a system, second next one. Actually, I don't know whether I have to go fast or slow for you. So that is why I'm just trying to select this procedure. That is theta is given as 37 degrees. And this is 4 kg body. And mu1 is given here. And this is 2 kg body. And this is mu2. So if I take both together now system, I can write it like this. Down the inclined plane, 4 kg and 2 kg both together system ले लेता हूँ मैंने. Tension internal हो जाता है उसमें. So 6g sin theta minus friction force between 4 kg and the inclined surface. So total that is mu mg, that is mu1 mg 4g cos theta minus mu2 2g cos theta, which is equal to mass of the system 4 plus 2 6. Common acceleration is A. Common acceleration to the system. Both bodies common acceleration से होता है वो find out कर सकते हैं. If you need tension, then after finding the acceleration, draw the FBD of 4 kg body. So the tension will come into the picture in this. mg sin theta, tension and friction. So इससे आपको acceleration हमने above equation से derive करते हैं. तो इससे आपको tension force मिल जाता है. So that is the 20th question, and it is very good question actually conceptually. 20th one. Next doubt. Next load base. Should I complete this? पूरा complete करना है क्या ये भी? Next round. 23rd one. हाँ, 23rd one is it is also not much difficult. So 23rd one, if you see that system is given to you, accelerating system. First, let me solve this one. Two block system, M2 mass is given to you. This is M2 and M1. Massless pendulum is connected here. The question: platform of mass M2 is placed on a smooth horizontal surface, and another block of mass M1 is suspended with the light string passing over the smooth pulley. Now the system is released. The light ball makes an angle theta with, then it is in equilibrium with respect to the platform. Choose the correct options. So equilibrium में find out करना चाहिए. So it is a light ball, so almost negligible mass assume कर सकते हैं. M assume कर लेंगे, but which is of negligible. So M negligible है तो these systems will have an acceleration A in this direction and A horizontal direction. A value you can easily solve it. M1 into G by M1 plus M2. I think you can easily solve this one. So acceleration I'm getting here. So once you get the acceleration, I go to the FPD of the pendulum. This is the pendulum. I'm going to the FPD of the pendulum. So this is the vertical line and this angle is theta. And here if I draw the forces, M is negligible, but still I'm writing it as mg. बाद में anyway cancel हो जाता है, और उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. And pseudo force, a pendulum में pseudo force act होता है, which is mass of the body times acceleration of the system, which we have derived here. And this acceleration towards the right, so pseudo force will be towards the left. So this angle theta, so that tan theta I can be able to write it as m into a by small m into g. That is why I told you m cancel हो जाता है उसमें. So that theta is tan inverse of a by g. So check these options one by one. तो ये वैल्यू सबमिट करना है, उसमें आपको अपने आप आ जाते हैं. तो ये वैल्यू m1g by m1 plus m2. तो मे बी ऑप्शंस आपको वेरीफाई करना है तो एक बार देख लिया मैंने. तो tan theta equal to a is so m1g by m1 plus m2. so आपको m1 plus m2 ऐसे मिल जाता है tan theta वैल्यू. So this is the tan theta. Largest value of theta is 45 degrees. Largest value of theta is 45 degrees. Okay, fine. The next doubt. Still voice is lagging. तो मैंने अभी ये सोच रहा हूँ next class from 24 onwards I'll continue the next class. So let's stop here. Thank you. I'll stop the class.